The Bridgerton bunch is one of Regency England's most illustrious families. Their dad is a viscount, they spend their summers at Aubrey Hall, and each of the family's 8 offspring is named in decreasing alphabetical order. Bridgerton follows the namesake family as they traverse the challenge of the social season, from love and romance to gossip sheets written by the legendary Lady Whistledown. Stay tuned as we talk about the cast and how they got started. First on our list, we have Phoebe Dynevor as Daphne Bridgerton. Daphne is the picture-perfect young debutante and the apple of the Queen of England's eye in Season 1. That is, until a new girl in town arrives to change things up on the marriage market. Daphne is eager to be a bride and mother, so she devises a scheme with an unusual suitor to improve her prospects. But their ploy leads to something much more unexpected and far more precious than any fake. Before gaining a name for herself in London high society in 1813, the British actress appeared in historical plays such as Dickensian. She also played Clarice Cliff, a British potter from the 1920s, in Sky Cinema's The Colour Room. Dynevor made her debut as Siobhan Maley in the British sitcom Waterloo Road. She has also played Lauren in Prisoners as Wives and Phoebe Rundle in The Village. You may recall Dynevor from Snatch and Younger, when she portrayed Irish bartender Claire O'Brien. Dynevor is planning to executive produce Exciting Times, a film based on Naoise Dolan's breakthrough book of the same name in 2021. In addition, she will appear in the forthcoming thriller I Heart Murder. Fans of the original Call My Agent should keep a lookout for Dynevor in the British adaptation of the series. Moving on, we have Regé-Jean Page portrays Simon Bassett, Duke of Hastings. Simon is unhappy with the mamas seeking to match him with their daughters as he returns to London town after his latest journey sweeping across Europe. Surprisingly, he makes an alliance with his best friend's younger sister in order to get them and Lady Whistledown off his back. But as time passes, he realizes that he no longer knows who he's attempting to mislead. Regé-Jean Page is popular not just among the ton, but even in Shondaland. He played Leonard Knox in For the People before donning his buckskin breeches in Bridgerton. Page's big performance, though, was in Chicken George in the 2016 adaptation of Alex Haley's book Roots. Page appeared in Gimme 6, Waterloo Road, Sylvie's Love, and The Merchant of Venice, among other films. Page also performs alongside his brother, Toast Page, in the musical ensemble Tanya. His dulcet tones may be heard in the audio series The Harrowing, as well as his narration of the environmental documentary Surviving Paradise, A Family Tale. Page will return to Netflix in The Grey Man, although bespectacled, and will feature in Dungeons & Dragons. If you're looking for more of the Duke and his spoon, check out Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. You may recognize someone in the wedding party. Mischief was contained. Following that, Anthony Bridgerton is played by Jonathan Bailey. Viscount after the death of his loving father, Anthony Bridgerton bears the weight of the world on his shoulders as he maintains his family's business and livelihood. This capital R rake probably wants to relieve some of his stress by sometimes attending the opera house for a tryst with a marquee vocalist. Anthony, the eldest Bridgerton child, has a love story portrayed in Quinn's second Bridgerton novel, The Viscount Who Loved Me. But who was it that had brought the Viscount to his knees? You'll have to wait until Bridgerton's second season to find out. Jonathan Bailey received an Olivier Award in 2019 for his role as the gender-bent Jamie in Marianne Elliott's West End production of Stephen Sondheim's Company at the Gielgud Theatre. He was the lead in the show's first same-sex pairing. He re-teamed with Elliott for Taron Egerton's West End production of Mike Bartlett's play Cock. Get your tickets while you can, since the show will only be on until June 2022. Bailey also played Jamie in a production of Jason Robert Brown's The Last 5 Years alongside Samantha Barks. Bailey is well known for his roles in Phoebe Waller Crashing, Bridges Michaela Cole's Chewing Gum, Broadchurch, and W1A as Jack Patterson. This Londoner came to notoriety in the BBC adventure series Leonardo as a young Leonardo da Vinci. He also appeared in Tom Clancy's Jack Ryan, Testament of Youth, Hooten and the Lady, The Mercy, The Young Messiah, and the 2014 Doctor Who episode. Next up, we have Lady Violet Bridgerton is played by Ruth Gemmell. Lady Violet Bridgerton, the widowed matriarch of the Bridgerton family, always strives to provide a loving and helpful hand to her lovely brood wherever she can, particularly when it comes to shepherding each and every one of them on the marriage market to find a genuine love match just like she did. Ruth Gemmell co-starred in 1997's Fever Pitch alongside another period drama classic, Colin Firth, before taking on the role of the Bridgerton clan's doting mom. Maybe that's where her Bridgerton son Anthony gets his habit of emerging from a lake with a soaked shirt. Moving on, Gemel's other credits include Penny Dreadful, Dancing on the Edge, Home Fires, Utopia, Doc Martin, The Fades, and Deep State. In addition, she has acted in the films Storage 24, Offender, and Good. Gemel has also been on stage in Still Alice at the West Yorkshire Playhouse, Betrayal at the Sheffield Crucible, Coram Boy at the National Theatre, and The Weir at the Royal Court. She is a regular performer with the Royal Shakespeare Company, having appeared in performances of Macbeth, King Lear, and Midwinter. Moving on, Benedict Bridgerton is played by Luke Thompson. Benedict Bridgerton is a so-called libertine. In Season 1, Benedict, a hedonist with a painter's heart, accepts his place as the second son. He enjoys the delights of Regency London's clandestine art scene, both on canvas and behind the closed doors of the local modiste store. But he also takes his family's job seriously, often interacting with his younger sister, Eloise, on their childhood swing set. An Offer from a Gentleman, the third novel in Quinn's series, focuses on this cultured gentleman. Off-screen, Luke Thompson is quite the artist, having drawn pictures for his Bridgerton family as Christmas presents in Season 1. You may have seen him on the shores of France in Christopher Nolan's Dunkirk or opposite Keira Knightley in Misbehavior. He's also been in the films Making Noise Quietly, Kiss Me First, and In the Club. Thompson is a veteran of Shakespeare's Globe, having been in performances of A Midsummer Night's Dream, Blue Stockings, and Julius Caesar there. In addition, he has featured in Robert Icke's The Orestia and Hamlet. Thompson, who portrayed Edgar opposite Sir Ian McKellen in the West End production of King Lear, has been nominated for the Evening Standard's Best Rookie Award. Following that, we have Colin Bridgerton, is played by Luke Newton. Colin Bridgerton, the third son in the Bridgerton dynasty, is struggling to find his position in his family. While traveling the globe in search of himself, this hopeless romantic and natural charmer may be hunting for love in all the wrong places. But in Quinn's fourth Bridgerton story, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, Colin finally discovers who his true love match is. And who is he in turn? Luke Newton made his television debut as Luke Atwood in the BBC two-adolescent drama The Cut, before moving on to roles in Doctors, Sadie J, and Mr. Selfridge. He also starred in Lake Placid, Legacy, a sci-fi TV movie. Newton, who is a singer both on Bridgerton and in real life, he has his own YouTube account where he offers his interpretations of famous songs. Also played Ben Evans in the musical series The Lodge. Newton, who attended the Brit School and the London School of Musical Theatre, started his West End career as a member of the original cast of the Book of Mormon at the Prince of Wales Theatre. Finally, we have Eloise Bridgerton, is played by Claudia Jessie. The ton isn't exactly Eloise Bridgerton's cup of tea. When she's not busy assisting the Queen in revealing the identity of Lady Whistledown, she'd much prefer be spending time with her closest friend Penelope Featherington or shoving her nose in a book. The second-born daughter, who always says what she thinks, longs for freedom in the vast, wide world rather than feeling constrained in the cult of domesticity. She frequently finds refuge in her brother Benedict, who, like her, feels out of place in society. To serve Philip with love, Quinn's sixth Bridgerton story follows Eloise as she plots her own route. As she always does, Claudia Jessie is no stranger to English period plays. Having played Amelia in ITV, Amazon's Vanity Fair, she has also starred in Defending the Guilty, Line of Duty, the comedy Josh, as Lucy in Porters, and in a Doctor Who episode from 2018. You may have seen Jessie before when scrolling through your Netflix queue, since she appears in Call the Midwife and Lovesick. Off-screen, Jessie is a brand ambassador for Barnardo's in the United Kingdom, where she leads the Look Good, Do Good campaign. Unlike Eloise, who does not like music in Bridgerton, Jessie is a singer in her own right, having performed on the Paideia Movement's song Holla and been featured in the music video. Jessie will next be seen in the miniseries Bali 2002. Well, that marks the end of our video for today. We hope you liked it. On your way out, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.